Good morning. How is everyone today? I hope everyone is having a great day. It is early morning where I am at, and I always love getting started my morning doing a message for the collective. It just starts my day off amazing. Okay, distant thunder, clear the air. Got that. I'm going to pull another card. I just feel like I am needing some clarity. There's a lot of energy right now of things changing, shifting. People are using their voice more. They are in a space where um, they're finally seeing their value, their worth. We have justice here, and we have the Six of Wands. So I'm feeling like, the distant thunder, speaking up right now, saying what you need to say is going to bring you your victory. This is all about the victory being seen, being heard in a positive way. But they're showing me with the distant thunder, it's like you don't have to worry about what might come, because sometimes we tell ourselves stories. We tell ourselves that, oh my goodness, if I speak up, this is what's going to happen. It's the wrath of me or whatever, right? There's something here for you to understand that that isn't always the case, okay? And if it does happen, you'll deal with it when that time comes, okay? So there's something there for you to really not try to predict the future of something bad might come out of being and saying who you are, what you need, what you require. Strength, look at the clouds again, okay? We have and forgive. Okay. And more rain here. So there's a lot of water, a lot of emotion happening right now. And using your intuition as a guide to guide you through, whatever is happening. There's a lot happening with people speaking up, like I said, okay? But they're showing me here, it's like you can navigate through through the storm. You can navigate through whatever it is that's being presented for you, whatever you're speaking up about. You have the strength, you have the will. But not only that, there's something here for you to really understand that you will know how to navigate. You will know how to twist and turn. You will know how to um be and do what you need to be as you move forward through, the storm. I'll call it the storm because they're just showing me the storm here. But on the other side of it, and understanding that you are, doing what you need to do. There's this, they're just saying it's like, I wish I would have done this sooner. So forgive yourself in that. And there's no storm. It's just a nice little rain shower to keep everything fresh. Okay. There's something here for you to understand that you don't need to feel bad that you haven't stood up for yourself or said something sooner. There's something here about that. It's like you're finally speaking your truth. You're pulling everything out of what you need to honor self. Okay. I know with all the planets right now, a lot of astrologists say, and I'm not an astrologist, say, keep it, don't let it get out of hand, and keep it like at bay, whatever your thoughts and feelings are. Yes, that is fine. But know that eventually you need to honor yourself, okay? Eventually you need to speak up and give what you need to say for you to receive your self-care in a situation as well, okay? Great time to have things come together. This is bringing some newness, some freshness. You know what happens after a storm? It's like fresh, it's clean, and it's everything is clean and new, right? Authority. This is you standing strong in who you are and really knowing that you are worth standing up for. You're worth speaking what you need to speak. And I'm not saying like have a tantrum. That's not what this is about. This is more about valuing yourself enough that you are deserving and are worthy, okay? Having patience when the right time is to speak, because it's going to bring this new um a new energy to a path that is going to be more ease, okay? And courage. So, really having the courage to stand up strong and who you are, what you need, the more of that. They're just showing me this is a birth of a new thing for you. It's like, I had a conversation yesterday with a friend, and we were talking about people pleasing, doing the right thing, always keeping everyone happy and never really, you know, choosing for us, choosing for yourself in what you are doing in your even your day to day, right? You just do everything because someone else will like it like this, or they prefer a meal like this, and I would love to have this today. Those things, they're showing me that when you value yourself, that you can do some of the things that you desire, and that's self-care. Like, that was our conversation. It was awesome, and it was a acknowledgement of knowing that um we can ask and do things um for ourselves, and it's not that you're putting everyone aside. It's like, once in a while, do you not deserve to have something that you love and want and need, um in order for your own self-care? It's like taking a time out to go meditate. If you never do that, or is that self-care, right? And speaking up once and having someone else have to sacrifice a period of time in the day for you to get what you need, that's self-care. Okay, it's not selfishness. Okay, we have the tower reversed and the three of pentacles coming together. So, I feel like this storm that we've been talking about here is more of, if you don't speak up and give your what you need, what you require in a relationship, in your career, in, whatever it is, your health, whatever, that the tower will come, and it keeps building and it keeps building until the tower crumbles and you just have had enough, and you just kind of, yeah, let it all go. And you know, the whole point is to try to avoid a tower moment where everything just falls apart. Okay. Woo. Finding clarity through the situation, the moon. I don't know if that is gonna focus here. Hold on. Um, the finding clarity in the situation, that you can see both sides, you can see the duality, but being clear on what you need, what you require in order to have the victory that you are so deserving of. Okay. Be seen, be heard. Okay. There is something here for, I feel like many empaths, which most of everyone that's here listening are an empath. Um, we tend to help everyone else. We tend to put everyone else's needs first. And that's just who we are. That's just because we feel and we want to help and keep, everyone happy. But there comes a time when we need to see the other side of it, right? And why you are not honoring self. And that is something that I have had to work through, is like, why can't I honor myself enough to, speak up, or to do this, or to have this? And it's not from a space of selfishness. We tend to help so much that we put our needs last. Okay. The star, it's time for you to be seen. I love this. So, time for you to really allow yourself the due diligence of standing up, speaking up. And this is not just being seen and heard in relationship, but this is like for you to see that you, um, what you know and what you require is something that is um, value to yourself. Okay. King of Cups, mastering those emotions. This is a big part. There's a lot of water here. And mastering the emotions of having, what you need, what you require, not allowing those emotions to take over, but to be in a space where, okay, what are they telling me? You know what? I am upset. I'm sad. I am feeling like I am not worthy. I'm feeling like I am not important enough for this. But that is saying, okay, why are these emotions starting to take control? What do I need to know? And move in a way that it's like I'm not allowing these emotions to create something that isn't there. Or I hope I'm making sense, okay? If I'm not, I apologize. If I am, please write it in the comments because I know what I'm speaking about. But there's just, sometimes we allow our emotions to take control, and we don't want that. We want to master those emotions. This is about coming together with, when you speak up, coming together so everyone has an opportunity to receive what they deserve, what they are worthy of. But seeing it is the biggest part. Seeing that you're worthy of not having someone, step all over you if that's the case, or, oh, this deck is coming out again, I see. Um, you know, Working together to have everyone um win. Okay, free spirit. Yep. This is like freeing your soul to allow the things to flow. Look at all the water again. I think that's water. Oh no, yeah, there's water in the background right down here. um yeah, and this is about freeing your soul to be on a path that you yourself can know that um when you value yourself, that you are protected. When you value yourself, you create a whole new path. It is a respect. It is all of the things, and you are worthy of all of it. Okay. Um, yeah, I love that. Okay, we have horse. Ooh, look at that. Love it as we go coming into the year of the horse. Independence and willpower, stepping freely into who you are, knowing that you only need yourself to move yourself forward. And if other people want to be along your side, awesome. But as you speak up, more people will respect you. Okay. They're just showing me you are the light. If you decide to stand up and speak up for yourself, you are still the light in other people, for other people. You are still the light to shine, to share with the world. Okay. Um, don't feel that it's going to diminish your light because you have spoken up, because you are honoring self, because you know you deserve more. Okay. Success, accomplishment of one's goals. Okay. Number 33. Awesome. There's threes, lots of threes today. Um, yeah. And I just feel that it's going to bring you to seeing your value, your worth, and that is success, right? Being heard, being seen, all of that is part of the journey, okay? They're also sharing that watch for signs to know that, it's time to speak up, or, you know, understanding your worth, your value. Uh, you're going to see signs that you've done the right thing if you've already spoken up and you see the sign. It's like, okay, it's going to be okay. At first, I've noticed there's a lot of narcissism in our world. And it's being really pointed out with a lot of people. Knowing that you have set that boundary, and you maybe feel guilty for it, or you maybe feel, however you feel, but you will see a sign. You'll set the boundary and you'll see a sign that, you know what, it's you're going to see angel numbers or an actual sign like a feather or something like that. Knowing that it's going to be okay because you honored self. Okay. You're going to know that you're going to, like, if you stand up and speak up for yourself, you're going to, like, most often we go into a space after of like, oh my gosh, should I have reacted like that? Should I have said that? Should I have, you know, reactions are definitely our shadow. But there comes a time when it's like, how do I get what I'm feeling out without having a reaction, right? That's where you need to control, the King of Cups. He controls those emotions in knowing that, okay, I need to speak it about whatever this certain way rather than a reactive space. But it's like, sometimes, you speak up and then you feel guilty about, oh, you know what, that's okay. I didn't need to do this, or I didn't need to, we'll just do it your way again. We go into that wishy-washy space, but just know that if you stand in it, and you will see a sign that's saying, good for you, keep standing in it, honoring self, and then it gets easier from there. I hope this is making sense. This is a totally different reading than what I've ever had before. So we got befriend the unknown. So really connect deeper. Connect to your guides, go deeper. If you are struggling or even don't know how to say something or honor self or whatever that might be, go deeper. Connect deeper to your guides, trust yourself. If you feel how you feel, don't diminish those feelings, okay? Because they're coming to the surface for a reason. They're coming to the surface of not having to go through the same lessons over and over. Okay. I noticed that have had a few come up lately. Some things it's like, oh, well, because you are always making people happy. So you need to start honoring yourself. This is like coming out for me as well. Um, Maybe not in as big a way as for some people, but this is part of the course. This is part of us discovering and honoring ourselves and being our own advocate for what we believe so we can become victorious in all of this, okay? And have the good things coming back to us, not just us giving it away to everyone else, okay? It is a huge thing, people pleasing. It's what we've been it's a societal thing. If you see yourself people pleasing, then this reading is definitely for you, okay? There's something deeper to look at and discover and be honest with yourself in moving through that, okay? That is what I have for you today. Totally different than what I've ever read, I feel. Different topic, I guess. So that's good. Yeah. So please like, share, and subscribe. If you are wanting your own reading, there is a link in the description, and continue to move toward your freedom, because that is going to bring you to all of the victory that you deserve and to honor self in that process. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a magical day. Much love.